sometimes even on it. That's only when they troll. Yeah, tlid have done this a lot. Overextension, I think we got to point it over to Joel because a couple of times and shit, man. A couple of times after the patch. A lot of times before the patch, throughout the whole regular season. But yeah, chill, dude. Yeah, they have had pretty good drafts. When they don't, okay, whatever. But when they have pretty good drafts, I feel like, hey, chill. Utilize that win condition. Don't get over aggressive. Don't be overconfident. First pick selection though for Dewa, they're looking very mid as well when it comes to the 50% right now.
I think they are one win away from mid here. Like literally, it's gonna be 50-50 for both sides from Dewa United. And man, that Lunox will be very dangerous.
Yes. Does maybe play with Lunox? Yeah, I think he can. It's really good flex for Dewa. I think so far, the best response I've seen to an Angela first pick is still come from Dewa. It was the most efficient one to deal with the Angela, right? You pick up the and where you play the mind game later into the goal lane. Don't pick it up until the end. Flex it to Octa, flex it to maybe.
We will start the draft very, very soon. And we will draw our map. Drum roll, please.
It's gonna be
expanding rivers, folks.
Expanding the rivers with this one. Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Why is it Lapu-Lapu and expand rivers? I'm not trying to say Filipinos can't swim. It's just like Kadita, literally a water-based hero.
Yeah. Or maybe a big.
Alea is water. Surf's up.
Let's see the bans first, though. It's still the 1-1 Bakshia, the standard red side ban here for Team Good ID. Dewa United does not want to play a Fanny, which is quite maybe that's also because of the patch as well, and Moisa in Soy. Yeah, not if you're on it though. You on it, just let the 1-1 go. But okay, now it's gonna be the Fanny
And beat it.
last
Twice.
tlid last man here. What will be their approach? With the Povius man, Arlen should come in the first phase. I think tlid has an advantage to take the Arlen. It's not really first pickable.
Let's see. It is a lot. Juicing upper grabs. I think it's a pretty solid pick. You can still go for the Hayabusa later and go for the Harith. Kalea is also upper grabs. I think out of all those picks, the best pick would be to go for Juicin first, right? But actually, it's Octa. Traditionally, it would be Juicin. Octa, though.
And Kin is really good on Arlen.
Yeah. Kin is really good on Arlen. True. But you really want to go Arlen against the Kalea on the other side. So East shift to open up a bit more. tlid, they go for the Kalea right now. They pick it up for Witty with a combo this time, I hope, because they picked it up for some reason. They just never go for the combo. Angela. Okay. Whoa. That's super honest. And the Lunox can come through with the Kalea still. Yisuchin, Lunox, and Kalea. I think sounds pretty solid.
Right now, if they want to pick an Arlen EXP, Kin might not have the greatest of time in the early game, especially scaling towards the late game. I feel it's asking a direct pick too much to ask
Kalea Lunox.
Yes,
No.
that's definitely what they're for.
No, Chefin, it is not too much. I had the same thought in my mind pop up after seeing that. A Joy against Kalea.
It's the Albert way, but they don't have a Kalea when Albert played against BTR, I believe.
Well, they picked the Joy into not a lot of lockdown. There was no Kalea. BTR did not have Kalea.
Yes.
You say best steers have been ballsy, right? They have the joy here. So, do they want that mobility? Is that the theme here? tlid, no joy with expanded rivers, or they put utilize?
It also shred you down. And the thing is, Dewa can still go Harith, by the way. Like, this doesn't stop the possibility for Dewa to Lunox into mid. Well, into mid. It's Octa. Okay, good ban on the Harith there by tlid. They read into it too. I think the Granger, Ruby, those kind of picks are probably going to be up for Dewa. So tlid, I think Ruby would be the best choice now, as the Lunox has already been picked up.
Or you go the Innocent Emon way.
No,
Against an Esmeralda, not really the greatest of picks. I think the damage trade for Esme and Bane does not work out for Bane that much.
Oh, is that for the Echo?
Yeah. Yeah. That's EXP lead right there, Kevin.
Yes, it's the GOAT Women's XP. I think so. Everyone in BTR Vitality is the GOAT in women's. It's Vitality, bro. It's just Vitality. Yes, there you go. You know, it's an Arlen fan for kids. Oh, pointing it out.
You're right. It's a Arlen band.
The dewa ban now, there's nothing to lead actually. I don't mind playing against the Khalid if I'm Kalea. Okay, so you would rather ban Cho? Ooh, Cho or maybe a Godpod would be the gold standard.
Good call there. 3 matches already.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to go Godpod even. Whoa, they let it go. They banned the Claude. Interesting. What do they have in mind for gold? I think it's Ruby, right? Oh yeah, Ruby and then an XP. Yes, some kind of feel. Probably Uranus. Oh yeah, Uranus is still up. So I need a response. I need a can't really fit in well too much. It's like being stuck up with a choke lead. Last big Ranger. Then Ranger first, choke lead later. Same thing. There what? I think Uranus still makes a lot of sense, right? Against the Granger, you can hold those shots against the Joy as well. There's no one really that can threaten to kill you. And then you pick up, what did I say earlier? Ruby. Like Uranus Ruby?
Yeah, Ruby can definitely control fights, especially against the Joy. It's going to be annoying.
Right? Extra lockdown.
Yeah.
Let's pick it. I don't know. Let's go, Coach Wright. Do something like a CC on the XP instead. Either. No Uranus. Oh, they want more. TLID have a pretty good mobilization with the Joy, so they go for the penalty zone. All right. Well, we called the Ruby. Didn't really call it Turisla. It's a solid option too. Now it's Cho, is it Clean? I think both are kind of bad against this game. Yes. I think Hylos or slash Gacha would be the usual choice, right? Yeah, Gacha will probably be the best choice, but then you lose out in Prio so much against a Kalea Lunox. Yeah, I like the draft. Yeah, by far right now. I don't know what could savor this draft. TLID. Oh, that early, first turtle is going to be so nasty, but still, they still want to fight on the lead, and they need to really have to play this a bit careful because the trade damage against Kalea is not really that great either. Lunox can just heal up, just like I do in mid lane. Oh, so you prefer Dewa? Oh, yes. How about you, Goni? I haven't asked you about this.
Damage profile, looking good, right? Inside of Dewa United, so I think game 1 should be theirs.
All right. My two co-workers here.
What about you? Chef?
My opinion is relevant because apparently I'm a Chelsea at a game. True. Hey, you said earlier. W awareness right there. Let's see though. Is he actually rocking the Purify, so he respects the CCs that's coming. Let's see though. TLID versus Dewa United. Two teams that we thought maybe will be in out of the playoffs, but one is doing better than the others. Dewa United is looking to propel themselves towards the playoff contention, but TLID, can you finally pick up a W this time in the Land of Dawn?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are about to head into the Land of Dawn to witness the final match of Week 5. Who will strike first in this best of 3?
Okay, battle of the Young Blood. Whoa, so many effects on screen, I guess, for the Young Bloods. Bottom lane, not looking too good for Kin. Emblems, nothing crazy. Inspire and Festival of Blood. Wow. He's always gone for the aggressive moves. Uranus on Festival of Blood too yesterday. Yeah. I want to ask him about this, man, because it's been 2 times. It doesn't really quite make sense for a lot of people out there, but maybe Iran knows something that we don't. But Rupture on Kid, so this is just laning, I believe? Yeah, more damage too later on, more penetration rather, when he jumps in with the penalty zone onto the back line. So that will help him a lot against Willy too, against Aran. He really, I think, just wants to lock down the frontliners here to heal for Ray and Octa, so it's a good response, I would say. Other than that, Ray on the QC means that they're just going to try to kite their way instead of just going for the all-in killing spree like we usually see for Yisun Shin. Early start for Arando, double-leather jerkin.
Just don't know whether the early base damage to Rizla, which can really punish you. So, but Joe goes in.
On a lead, big. There's Smith by Moisa. Again, just TLID here, trying to apply pressure.
Quick reactions from Moisa, by the way. And he managed to get up, I believe, in time. Or is it just late to the party here?
Expanding river. He's very fast. Joel finds a record. But the big trade, but it seems like damage will not be enough to really burst the members down. Tehran, with the help of the art guard, trying to survive, purify. Octa claims their double. That should be more than enough. They lose their turtle, but they got 3 kills.
Man, the debate of who's the best EXQ laner so far in ID is getting even hotter. That was massive combo, not only from Kid, but the follow-up from Octa as well.
Yeah, that's where you get to see, again, the 70% draft from me. Whoa, that combo. And again, I gotta stick with what I said for Coach Wright. This has been the best answer, the most efficient one against the Angela.
Oh no. Oh, he does it.
All good. So that's the purple for Joe. Retribution slightly behind.
Wait, if maybe this is up the gauge kit.
By the way, that was without the Ruby. That combination without the Ruby. If you get 4 on the penalty zone, 4 on the share, and then the Ruby, it'll be even more luck.
See that Kid was the one that earlier, but
Yeah, Rebecca with skill 1. It's unfortunate.
the Lion Hero out there. Now, in order for TLI to set it up, because they have to find.
It's not a pro play kind of decision.
Sorry.
7-0. Just like Liverpool versus Manchester United. Not if you're there. That was very miscoordinated. After seeing Kabuki die like that, that should have been 100%. Alright guys, we're done with Turtle 2. But I think they've lost out anyways. Especially with the Clean pick. They really wanted to win out the early game. Islam from there. And
I'm offended. The combination right there. I'm offended too. The mountain shocker. What the heck is going on, TLID?
I think the idea is so much with just a single layer.
what's that?
I don't think we have Town Island. We are reaching minute 5. Initiation. And the rest of fall off. Joe goes down.
Okay.
Sandstorm and over again. Beautiful initiation by Navy. That will be the end of TM3 members down and out. Dewa United 6,000 gold lead in 6 minutes.
That's a gold lane, by the way.
That was beautiful, baby. The Ruby that we saw from a mile away doing a lot. I mean, kind of call that, that was without the Ruby Turtle. What? Imagine if the Ruby joins the fight. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful.
Now, all I can say that was intentional.
Yeah, sure. Okay, sure. Octa. Hey, he's made it work. I think it's. I really don't want to count them out, but it is over, right? This is the new patch, dude. You get a 6,000 goal lead in 6 minutes. There's not much you can do to come back. The minions don't give you enough gold. You're past a goal. Sure. There's a witty. The wise, not too wise in this
Here, that's their only play.
Once again.
Dewa United, they can't afford to lose a turret too.
How do they defend this? It's a composition that was for you. What else do you do, Miracle? Oh no.
On the shocker, that's a stun connection. Our guard wasn't really triggered there.
it was as Joe got out, but I don't think there's an angle, Sheffield. I'll be honest with you. This looks over, really over. Dewa should be able to just. Oh, Joe.
To dive. What hurt? The tsunami slam at the foot. Keep your eyes on, boys. That's a pull. That's a jump from Iran. Doesn't really do much. Uh-oh. Tsunami slam on towards the Khalid. And we say goodnight to it. 10 finds a winning play right there.
There's a wave
towards 2. There is
my
the
lord.
wave. Will they end in under 9 minutes, ladies and gentlemen?
What?
Let's see. TLID. Iran and Joe, we need 5 seconds, but the wave is up. So they will not be able to. Unless. What do you have to flicker? Iran just looking for that clear first. Iran down. But he got the clear.
Phew. I mean, I don't know if I want to say phew for TLID. They're still moving anywhere. But at least it's not under 9 minutes, right? Because, man, would that be a horrible stat to have. They were already beaten the fastest last season against RNQ. I remember it was them 10 minutes and something. And they dipped down to 8. Oh my lord. Maybe knows where Joel is. But luckily for Joel. Yeah, he's in the bush. He calls just in time.
Finally getting another buff from himself, for himself. And shortest game time so far in season 16 is Onyx versus TLID with 10 minutes and 20 seconds game time. So, they have left a minute to do it.
They're en route. They can just go
I don't think
undive.
they're gonna do it.
They just have to. Did you see the combo? This is a wipeout in the second. The combo right. Exactly. The wipeout in the second if they get a combo right.
Weza has a flicker still.
King penalty zone on 4. One guy gets knocked up. Maybe gets a 5-man I'm offended, and then boom, Octa.
Let's see. I'll chop all 5 ults.
They got 20 seconds to end.
Let's see. 40 seconds though on the clock.
That's
one. So not a slam on the show. He will be eliminated. That's one member taken care of. That's the damage coming in. Iran still holding on. Not to crank it up. Ladies and gentlemen, under 11 and 30. We will get game 1 as Dewa United demolished TLID.
And they ended it with a 3-second difference from the previous record of season 16. A new record that should not be TLID right now. They are one-upping or one-downing themselves on the game time. Oh man.
LID.
Oh, Tutor Lunox, Octa!
Hey!
If you want a Lunox tutorial, it's with Octa, and surely that's the case here. A hero that wasn't meta in the previous season, that was not up, that is now super meta. I love this. Coach Ryan is doing with still in the Kalea is the best answer, it seems, to the Angela. With the Lunox, not just the Kalea, right? With a combo, guys.
That's crazy.
They have always stuck to that combo, right? If it's open, they will go for it. Angela does not matter. Well played to Dewa. Absolutely well played. Everything worked. Everything clicked. Maybe on the Ruby, Kin on the Charizla, Ray on the Eastern Shin. They knew what to do. They just executed. This man right here, Coach Wright. Coach Wright. Phenomenal stuff.
I don't think there is any reason for you to pick Khalid Angela while knowing you have the worst mid trio. I don't get it. You're building for an early game dominance, but the team is better in that regard. So what do you do when you lose out of the early game on the first 2 objectives? Just wait for it.
They're just not playing they're not playing good mlbb.
I'm gonna give you guys a fact. We can fact check it later if I'm wrong, but I believe. Okay, he finished an item. Okay, Aran didn't finish a single item. Not even a single item secured for Aran.
No, I think he sold one. No?
Why? Why would he sell one? I don't know if he actually did. 4,510 gold, dude.
Wow, that's something.
I think we already got everything that
Yeah,
we
there's, dude, literally, we can go to break right now. There's nothing else to talk about. That was just horrible. Oh my lord, that was... Yikes. What? Octa, you shouldn't have died. That's the only thing I can say, right? Like, 'cause that was 21 and 1, dude. That was 21 and 1. I feel like I made the mistake. I should have just said 100-0 in the draft. What 70-0? What a 70-30. Look at this. I didn't expect TL to play it that way. I'll be honest with you. Like, just going in randomly was not the witty play or the witty calls. That they're not calling. They're not talking. That has to be the case. There's no way. One is just. There's absolutely no way an FPL team communicates and does this. They are not communicating. They are not talking to each other. They're clearly done. The season's over for them.
Some pretty harsh word, but no, it's not without a reason. But player of the game is Kid, presented by official tournament partner Samsung S25 ME. This was amazing. I thought TLID, wow, they got an early win with a turtle, but Kid changed that script, you know, upside down, and also Octa with the follow-up. Amazing.
There was absolutely no reason for them to do this. What happens next? Kabuki gets caught. They're like, you know what? I think we should fight. Guys, what? Just, huh?
I'm gonna say even harsher words, Gregor. Is this one of those matches that made you think you can go pro? There you go.
Then you see Ami Philippines and TL play, and you're like, I'm good. oh my dude, at this point, we just have to react to these combos, right? Like, at least you gotta appreciate the fact that TL are just constantly giving highlights there. At least they're not the type of team that would just be like, alright, we're losing, let's stay in the base. Let's not give kills away. They're like, yo, you know what? If you guys want highlights, come on. You know? They walk up and they're like, here, have the highlight. I'm so speechless right now. I don't know what to say. This is horrible. It's terrible. Horrible, terrible.
Any thoughts, Connie?
Just here, like, yo, there's no coordination.